She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha!
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
What were you saying? No secrets between comrades, eh? Shun, was it? As long as we win when it's count. I think Gav will tease him a little. Shun, was it? That grin.
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Oh. It almost would be worth losing to see what that is. think I had my mic off the whole time there. Like how Cyrena told us we had to wash our hands after picking up the dung. And it reminded me of a story when my son was young, you know, and when you got little kids, right, like 5, 6 years old, you got to remind them to do things like washing their hands after they go to the bathroom. So my husband saw our son go to the bathroom, comes out. We don't hear the flush. So he says to my son, "Did you flush?" He goes, patter, 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 back into the bathroom. We hear the toilet flush. Patter, patter, patter. Comes back out. My husband says, "Did you wash your hands?" Patter, patter, patter. He goes back into the bathroom, washes his hands, comes back out. My husband says, "With soap?" My son puts his head down. Patter, 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 patter. Back to the bathroom. Comes back out. My husband said, "That was a proud moment as a father." So yes, you have to teach things. And sometimes you have to remind them many times, and that's okay. Lise yawns. That was just what I needed. I was saying earlier while my mic was muted that they made Lise just come across as dumber than a box of rocks sometimes. It's like, really? Giving her the stupidest lines to say. "Was the food to your liking?" "Good, good. Yes, it was. It was very tasty." "A new beginning lies beyond the horizon. We have but to seize it with our own 2 hands." Ian says, "Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the mole?" Okay, I don't know what to take here. Do you have anything new to say? Ian is ready to become a warrior of the steppe. "Now then, Cyrena, if you would tell us the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Nadam." "Ah, yes. As I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many malms until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Meadow. There, at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yawl. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete." Fair enough. And where is the entrance to Bardam's Meadow? "You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Chakazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Seolaine, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to Bardam's Meadow." Lee says, "Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial." Cyrena says, "More than you may know. On the eve of the Nadam, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well." I'd like to see him try. What grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to do. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Meadow. Wait, Oh dear, I knew I would forget. Here, whistles. Once tamed, your yo will hearken to their call. Thanks. We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Hien and Gosetsu. It is indeed a perilous journey, but I know you will succeed as I once did. Oh, that's pretty cool. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see that monument Cyrano talked about. I don't see Hien or Gosetsu, though. We should hurry. Sheep catcher. I think that is Ether Current quest, so I'm gonna take a detour and do that. I like to do them as they come up. Yep, Ether Current quest. Tsukege has been abandoned by his favorite sheep. Okay, don't suppose you have the time to chase after a sheep, do you? My most cowardly one just ran off after hearing a nearby beast's roar. She's so timid she's likely to run away if you try to approach her normally. Take this blowgun and these darts that I've laced with a sedative. One hit, she'll be out in an instant. She ran off somewhere to the west. Best of luck. Ah, thanks. Let's continue on our way. What? Sorry, my daughter had a question, so I had to take a moment to answer, because that's important. Lise, hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Cyrano did warn us about tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. Okay. Alright. Let me summon Cardinal again. Let's see what we're up to. I like how they just kind of stand there, you know, doing nothing while their buddy fights. A little overkill at the end there with that serpent's tail skill. Alright, where do we gotta go next? I'm gonna go do this blow dart thing real quick. Is our destination? Put the sheep to sleep. Find the sheep that strayed from the flock and use your blowgun to put it to sleep. Oh, I missed it. Little shit. I keep missing. It was like I got the reticule right on top of him. There we go. I'm terrible at these. Sleeping lamb. It looks so innocent while it sleeps. Somebody had fun putting the descriptions in those items. Yeah, let's go back to the farmer. Did you manage to catch my sheep? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, thank you. You had me worried sick, you did, dearie. This job means everything to me. It truly does. I was just a lonely orphan with nowhere to call my own when the mole took me in. Said I would look after our sheep in an attempt to show my gratitude. My heart nearly stopped when this little one ran away. Sheep are the cornerstone of our tribe's way of life. I fear I will never be able to truly express my thanks to you, but no, I am grateful. I'm just grateful to have another ether current unlocked. See if there's any more blue things that might have popped up. Alright. Back to the northwest a little. Now it says we gotta go up. Oh. Is that the best you can do? Come, villains, come at us. He says they're wearing yellow. I've seen their clothes somewhere before. Yes, down in Reunion. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself. So it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Nadam, eh? Lane is not much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Okay. It's game speak for saying we got, we got to dispatch a few more. Yep, there's the purple smoke. Purple smoke of danger. You go, Cardinal. Peck him. Oh, I didn't say that was a healer. I would have taken him out first. I noticed Limza was a little bit quieter today. Usually there's a whole bunch of people gathered around there, but the Cosmic Exploration just launched yesterday, and I think a lot of people are doing that. I tried it out last night. It's always helpful if you have your, higher level crafter to be able to do that. Mine are, Tyrius, mine are at level 100, so doing some of the crafts was easy enough. I thought it was a little tedious to make a bunch of crafts for no particular reason other than leveling up this, favor with the bunnies. Tread softly. We are for hallowed ground, and the kami are restless. This is it, the real trial. Right. This must be the pass that leads to Bottom's Meadow. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but, well, there is a first time for everything, no? Oh. I don't know. Take those. Let's see what these look like. Yeah, that's not too bad. Kind of like the black and purple one the best. I don't know if I'll use it as a glam item, but looks pretty good. All right. Though I might take the... Probably take the Kudzu tunics, because I can desynth those. Alright. Nothing left but to begin, then. To complete the trial, we must pass through Bottom's Meadow and each tame a Yol. How precisely we are to do this, I am not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have a Nadam to win. Alright, we have to do Bottom's Meadow. I fear that it would take us a long time to sit in the queue, so I'm going to do this with NPCs. It'll take us a little longer to do it as with a group of NPCs, because it always does. Enjoy our cutscene. Right. These always take a little longer with NPCs. And that's by design, because the developers wanted to encourage people to group up. And, but I think the queue time would be really high since everybody's over in the cosmic exploration zone. Alright, normally tanks will typically pull big. They do wall to wall. But, I don't know how good our people are at healing, so I'm not gonna push it. Kind of fun to see Hien fight, too.
Enough! I have you!
Like how the rocks just fly up into the air when I'm doing Death Rattle. That's fun. The animations on Viper are a lot of fun. Wall of Bardom, the fighting rocks. I have the simplified UI. I might actually switch that back. I feel like it's easier to see with the little swords. It feels really weird not to have Twin Fang and Twin Blood in the middle there. It makes the Hunter's Coil and Swiftskin Coil feel a lot slower. Hang on, let's do the change here. And I gotta do that at 100%. Okay. And they make Viper really easy, right? You just look for the proc skills. And just go from there. Ruler. You want to run away from that. Stretch that out as much as you can. Make it a line of purple instead of the arrows there. And stay out of the way of these animals. And off they run. Okay, red skills, positionals are to the rear. That's how I remember that. Green ones are to the flank. See how you stretch that out there. Apparently sing you to sleep? I don't know. But that was funny. I never noticed that before. Not like I haven't done this a few times. A warrior in its own right. Okay, jump down through the laundry. That such a place should exist in the steppe. Kinda cool though, look at, right? Stone is alive. What sorcery is this? Okay, did not get out of that in time. You know, I always like worry that these things are gonna like stomp on me. I don't know if that was... I think that was an interruptible skill, but I don't know if it was... stunnable one. Alright, if you've never done this one before, it can be a little tricky. Just follow your companions here. What an enormous foe! Basically, you can't attack anything here. It's just all puzzle. First trial is upon you. Alright, so we gotta look away. So I look away and then I go backwards into this area. See how they're facing away? Yeah, we all did it. Because my companions are amazing. I think we have to stand in here. Okay, we gotta bring these to the center. Tempted. Okay, we gotta... Just gotta stay out of the circles. Hopefully not killing your companions. Alright, we're gonna run behind that. Orange is bad. Orange is the new deadly. Alright. I don't remember which one is like the one we're supposed to go behind here. You're not afraid of falling stars. Hey, I'm gonna stand with them. Stand with them again. Oh, I lost there. Oh, bad. They're gonna go to that one, so I am too. Alright, I survived. Like that little tone at the end where you beat it. Yeah, you were the successors of... What did he say? Yay, you were the successors of Bardom. Yours is a step and everything in it. Zetsu says, whew, such a scramble that was. Okay. Arrive in the voiceless muse. Alright, we jump down here. Because we are warriors of light, we can, you know, jump down like 900,000 bazillion feet and be just fine. Okay. Think Raiders of the Lost Ark here, okay? Remember that scene at the temple? At the beginning of Raiders? Somebody was obviously inspired by that one. See? See? Gotta be out of that. Wait, there's more. There's another one. Like, oh, the ball doesn't run them over. Whoa! That scared me there. There's 3. I thought that one, that third one was later. You will get crushed by it. So, you want to definitely stay out of that one. We're pretty safe from here. Tornado. My kind of skill, man. That's who's got him again. Ooh. I don't think the fight will be 24 minutes, but cover my bases. In case the cutscene's longer. It seems we've reached the path's end. Yes, we have. Try and keep that away from the companions. Wind unbound. Turn away from Eye of the Fierce. Stay out of those line AoEs. Gotta kill this corpse cleaner eagle. Kill the left and right wing. There we go. Very nice. Joy. Hey, hey! Yeah. I hate that puzzle one too. It just drives me crazy. I always forget which side you need to be on for the meteor. I mean, I know, like, the last rock gets crushed and you have to run to the one on the opposite, but, you know, if I don't notice it fast enough, it's kind of I'm screwed. That was a level 60 plus, so didn't count for my Wondrous Tales. See what goes Zetsu and he and one fiendish contraption after another. I shall not soon forget that place. What's the matter, Gozetsu? Don't tell me you've thrown out your back. Lise says, well fought back there, Gav. Things got hairy at times, but I knew we'd manage. You weren't even there, Lise. Oh, right. I've still got those whistles Cyrano gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give them a try, like she said. Up there, look! I think that means we've won them over. That one is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aww. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. Which one looks better? I don't know. Yeah, I think that one. Bye, birdie. Ooh, let's see what these look like. You know, if I had a girl tune, that might look great. Okay, the colors are weird on that. Well, we've done what we came to do. Let's head back to Moli Lo. Wait. Oh, did they port us all the way back? No, not yet.
That massive monstrosity was quite the surprise, was it not? Who knew that the steppe held such secrets? And with that, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardum.
Uh-oh.
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardam's metal. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Khan demands an audience. You will come.
I remember those clothes. He's Oronir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardum begins. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
The grin. If you insist. Oh, that was a cute pose.
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Siren and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, all right?
We accept your Khan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
I think that ordinarily I'd politely decline.
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
As warriors of the Mole, aye. You are the Khan here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Oronir, and born of the earth are you. When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
Ever the diplomat, Lise.
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory. A generous offer granted to but few. Though perchance this is too merciful. It seems our brothers of the Boudica want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again. You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
You may join us by force. Well, let's see what Lisa has to say. I know. I probably should have left the talking to everyone else. You think? Elfino, you are not. Favor or tribute, how easily the language of tyrants tumbles from this Han's lips. He is pretentious and preening he may be, but now doubt not that he is a warrior. You saw the axe by his throne and the rage in his eyes. Let's see, what does Batu say? You will conduct yourself with the utmost propriety in Magnai's presence, or face consequences. Yes, this one is special. Yes, he is. So, you are the first to step forward. Bold. Or reckless. I see why Daiduko favors you. Well, he's cute, too. The Nadam approaches, and the Oranir will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Azim. Yet only fools think to triumph by the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. Sun has spoken. See to your tasks. Do you have anything else to say? Nope, I don't have anything new. Batu shall tell you how you might serve the Oranir. Probably picking up dung patties and, grabbing meat. Warriors of the Steppe, by the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, but instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Yes, an opportunity. Rejoice, for this is a great honor indeed. Serve well, and you will be rewarded. Question. You keep calling Magnai your most radiant brother. You're not related or something, are you? All Oranir are descendants of Father Azim, but if you mean to ask if our mothers are one and the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother to we younger, the strongest and most deserving of respect. No more interruptions. Your duty are as follows. You, the Red Woman, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we have great need of kumis and cheese. Is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go along for now. You, the one who lumbers as a mountain. An old warrior, I see. We have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. Rosetsu says, I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is your wish, then so be it. Thank you. Batu says, you, the insolent fool. As for you... Dadukul says, this one carries the fire. The Buduga would take his measure. Seek my comrade outside tending to the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are of the green. Ian says, I, for one, would welcome the opportunity to learn more of the Buduga and their ways. It would be an honor. We shall speak of your task outside, with me. I wonder if he says anything else. Nope, nothing new. I'm gonna go grab the etherite. Talk to the Falcon Porter, too. Ah, there's our ether current. We're going to come back here. I want to be able to go do that Dragoon quest. You can talk that to that guy to go up and down. I think there's a relatively long cutscene, and I wanted to be able to get that done before I have to leave. Because it's always good to have the most advanced skills you can get. Right? And I think that gives me another one. So we will come back to him shortly. I'll switch back to Viper until we get to that, because I want the exploration XP. Nama's retreat. Towering still. Alright. Enough of unlocking there. We'll get the rest of it later. There's Orn Kai. As I recall, we have a bit of a fight here. This seems as good as area as any to commence our search. Ready to get started, Gav? Yes. Yes, we are. Well then, let us see if we cannot... Wait. What is that smell? Are we about to learn that the locals refer to this warrior as a black dragon? Are you also on the hunt for this dragon? Hunt! Perish the thought! We have come to speak with it. Now I've heard everything. Speak, you say. You can be calm and willing to talk, but I assure you that black-scaled monster is not in the mood. It has thrashed 8 of our finest warriors. We are disgraced, but I must inform our Han of the battle's outcome. Well, he certainly was not interested in staying here any longer. Come along, Gav. I think we may have finally found him this time. We must hurry. Not 100% sure where we're supposed to go, but we'll figure it out. Oh, there you go. Just had to turn my camera a little bit to see her. It's her, I am sure of it. Oh, found him. Why? Alright, we gotta get out of that. Oh, just made it in time. So we gotta get the wings here. And dodge anything. Okay. We did it. Ah, found him! I beg of you, listen to me! She's mad with fury. My voice does not reach her. This clash will only end if one of you perishes. Let us retreat for now and rethink our approach. We have come so far and overcome so many obstacles, yet when we finally meet Found him, we cannot even speak with her. My apologies, Gav, but pray return to Reunion without me. I need some time to take all of this in. Perhaps a spot of hunting would help clear my mind. Alright, we gotta go back to Reunion. I'm going the wrong direction. Yes, I'm somewhat calmer now, Gav. Thank you for asking. The key to all of this is discovering the source of Founum's rage. Once we know this, we can decide our next move. Pray, give me some time. I will not allow our journey to end in failure. Alright, gave him some time. Hold 2 seconds. In order to undertake this quest, you must first complete the main scenario quest, Heaven's Weep. Alright, we can't get to it yet. Alright. Got it locked. Let's go see what we gotta do for, the sun. Go back on Viper for this one. Your name, foreigner? Gav, then. You are to dive into Azim Steppe, below the Dawn Throne, and gather swordgrass from the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles will you bring. You will need to dive deep to obtain that which you seek, but that shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no? Some say that the dominion of the Dawn Father and the Dusk Mother does not extend beyond the water, or beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, the Oranir fear naught, above nor below. Speak with the guard to descend. We will speak again when you have finished. Yes, yes, I know who you are. You wish to go below? Yes. Yeah, we just met, you know, about 10 minutes ago. Control space bar. Alright, you just gotta look for these sparkly things down below. Too far away. Still too far away. Come on, game. Give it to me. Okay. Wasn't too far away for that one. Yay. But wait, there's more. Oh, there's a vista point. Oh, let's go grab that. / lookout. Moai statue. Similar statues are said to be found scattered across the world, but it is not known who made them nor to what end. The absence of horns and the position of the ears have led some to believe that they were fashioned by hearers in their own likeness, but there is as yet no conclusive evidence. So they're talking about this statue here. Okay, we need 5 more grasses. I went up higher just to see if I can see more stuff. I don't want to go too high. Did I just pass somebody swimming? Oh, fish. Okay. Ah, there's some more. Oh, I see another sparkly over there. Go grab that. It's like a bridge fell in. And I see another sparkly beyond it. We're jogging underwater here. See, I got my jog buff up. Okay, now we gotta go all the way on the other side here. Okay. Thanks, game. I love swimming. Forgot we can ride underneath the water, too. So let's ride. My trusty Fenrir bike. I don't know if it goes faster underwater than the other mounts. Oh, there it is. Okay, you gotta come behind here. See, I remember last time I did this, I couldn't find the stupid last patch. But it's behind this giant pillar here. So, there you go. Now, I'm just gonna quick travel up there. It's worth 70 gil not to have to swim and go up the elevator. Alright, Batu says he returns and with swordgrass in hand. Yes, so named for its long, narrow shape, this plant thrives in the depths of Azim Steppe. Or maybe hot, because the KH is more like ha. That you would immerse yourself in the depths is a testament to your bravery. Well done. Lest you wonder, we will use it to prepare potions to induce paralysis. In the Nadam, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who inscribes his deeds upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Harl have scattered the soil. Matters not, we shall be swift as stallions and fierce as baras. The steppe will be ours once more, so they're going to paralyze their enemies to get an advantage. Your tribute is accepted. We will return to the most radiant, and you may beg a boon. I like how these guys are just dancing. Looks like the chicken dance. Oh, what did he say? Ah, there you are. The others have yet to return. To approach the most radiant, still sullied by the depths, is an insult. Try yourself. Am I to understand you have completed your tasks? Ian says, I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. They bade me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. Alas, it was difficult to learn much with all the Buduga swarming around me. You dove deep into the waters to harvest swordgrass? I see. That is well. Most radiant Brother Magni, we have given you tribute, as demanded. Were we to beg leave to depart with our comrades, would you consent? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you naught in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications. What you ask far exceeds what you have earned. And if we must remain here, would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? Temulun Hatun taught me but a fraction, you see. How this world, born of the gods, was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. How Azim, father of the dawn, who birthed the sun, and Nama, Mother of the dusk, she who birthed the moon, made the Aura. Yet, though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms and came to love one another, and so the gods bequeathed this world to their children and ascended to the heavens whence they came. Those born of the Dawn Father were called the Rain, and those born of the Dusk Mother were called the Xaela. So it was, and ever after. But I say to you, Brother Magne, how can this be? How can Oranir be the children of Azim if they are Xaela, born of Nama? You amuse me, Toman. How you wield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well, I bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. All right. Did you not desire truth? Go forth and find it. Right. Are you certain that you are dry? Flesh and clothing both? Go and stand by a cook fire outside if any water remains. I'm glad to know that he's looking out for our well-being. Either that or we smell like a wet cat. Ian would know more of your captors and their ways. Those kind of look cool. Oh, they came out with some new metallic dyes with the Cosmic Exploration. They look really cool. The dark red and the dark blue are really, really nice. I know what you are thinking, and yes, I could probably have convinced him to let us go had I handled that differently, but then we would have learned naught for our troubles. If there is one thing I know, it is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn more of other things which may prove useful in the Nadam. When I was carrying out my tasks, I met an elder, a storyteller named Urutai. Mayhap he can be our teacher. Well, we learned that they use paralysis poison on darts. Slow us down. Little horsies. Ian says, "This is the man of whom I spoke, Urutai." I can spare no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. What troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my lambs. Some few wandered far and have yet to return. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help. If we must, then we must. Let us be about it, Gav. Alright, we gotta find lost lambs. Scattered around here. I don't think there are any on the outside, if I remember, but I'm gonna take a quick look around, just to be sure. Oh, yep, there is one. One lost lamb. That ba is really cute. I don't know if there's any more around here. Oh, there's one. Sounds like a mew. It doesn't sound like a ba. You go ba. My hubby does not know how to make a ba sound. He can only do billy goats. He comes out like when we have him ba. I died laughing the first time he said that. Alright, I know there's one. Oh, there's one. That's never not gonna be funny to me. Ian says, "Where are you, little ones? Your mother is waiting. It is time to come home." I know there's one up here. Somewhere. I'm pretty sure there is. Yep, there it is. Alright, we found the lambs. Yes. We're good. They got quite the building up here. Greetings. I trust all our little explorers are safely accounted for. That they are. My thanks to you, Domin. Now, you had questions for me. I would know more of the Orinir, of their creation, and of Father Azim. As you wish. Come, let us sit. Before we begin, tell me, what do you know of the Aura and how they came to be? So, we could say, in the days before men, Azim and Nama waged a bitter war, or the Ran were born of the Dawn Father and the Xaela of the Dusk Mother. Yes, a common tale, and one believed by many tribes. But what it does not mention is this: Azim and Nama were lovers. Oh, they fought in the beginning, as did their creations. That much is true. But when they saw how the Xaela and the Rain rose above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stirred, and the love their children shared became theirs as well. Alas, he was of the sun, and she of the moon. Apart they must remain, lest day and night cease to be, and with them all creation. With sadness in their hearts they returned to the heavens, he to the day, she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. Oh, that's sad. As time passed, Azim's yearning for his beloved grew deeper still. Was there truly naught that could be done, he wondered? At last he knew. If the father cannot be with the mother, then he shall go amongst her children, now and ever after. So it was that Azim took a fragment of his being and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in scale of midnight, he descended and sought out the Xaela. Yea, he was the first Orinir. We are of his flesh and his blood. We are the children of Azim, and it is our duty to watch over and keep the Xaela safe. Ian says, I confess, I did not expect the tale of your people's beginnings to be quite so romantic. Yet I must ask, if it is your duty to defend the Xaela, how can you go to war with them in the Nadam? Is that not a contradiction? Udutai says, if a father disciplines his son, does that mean there is no love in his heart? Xaela are not wont to kneel. They must be made to. Only then will they heed reason. I see. Such is the way of the steppe, says Ian. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. Udutai says, eager to depart. Ere you go, you would do well to hear the end of my tale. When Nama looked down and saw the avatar of Azim, she knew him at once and shed tears of love and longing. When they struck the earth, they rose anew as a counterpart to the Orinir, their fates entwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Nama for whom he must search, even now. Come again, traveler. There are tales to be told, songs to be sung. Mayhap I am being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Orinir may prove loyal allies to Doma under the right circumstances. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief that they must act as caretakers of all Xaela. Therefore, if we can prove to them that we come as kindred spirits, seeking to defeat a common foe, but mayhap that is a discussion for after we win the Nanam. Come, let us return to Magni. Anything else? Okay. Nope. Go speak with Magni. I dried off, Batu. You are certain that you are dry, flesh and clothing both? Go and stand by a cook fire outside if any water remains. Lise says, you're back. They had me milking sheep, by the way. It was, interesting. Uzetsu. At a glance, their arms and armor may seem crude compared to those of Doma, but they are well crafted and no less effective. Another task completed, eh? I wonder what the most radiant brother has in store for us next. You shine with the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at last accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter. You have each completed your tasks and proven yourself deserving of mercy. However, if it is freedom you desire, then there is one more thing you must do. Magni has a new task in mind for you and yours. A pity you will not pledge yourselves to the sun. You might have proved useful in the coming Nadam. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return and fight for them all. Their cause is futile, with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Dotharl. For this task, 2 will go, and 2 will remain. Should the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee, or be captured or killed by the Dotharl, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. Really? We better not fail then, eh? The question is, who should we send? Magni says, that is not for you to decide. All of you have conquered Bardam's Metal and proven yourselves warriors of the steppe. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore you should have no objections. Evil grin. Gav's like, oh my god. The first choice of hostage shall be mine, though it is hardly a choice given the circumstances. The Red Woman will remain. Doubtless you are not the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and the men are of no use to me. Magni says, you may have your pick of the men? Yes, yes. Me, pick me. What are you looking at? Me, let's do me, pick me. How he winks? Oh my god. The Firewalker. Yes, this domin is my choice. I don't know whether to be flattered or insulted. Mayhap both. I had hoped to see these undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. Ian says, I know you will be fine, but permit me to wish you luck all the same. Gosetsu says, we will return soon, my lord, but if the kami are unkind and we fail in our mission, then do what you must to survive. For Doma. Magni says, Dotharo Ka lies far to the south where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge and all will be free to rejoin the mole. Now go. Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak of our plans outside. I will not mourn your death. Rather, I will celebrate it. Oh, Daidacool. You don't love me anymore. Journey south to Dotharo Ka and return with knowledge. Do this and your comrades shall walk free. Is he gonna comment about how wet I am still? Perhaps you think they were chosen because they are more valuable to us as slaves? You would not be wrong. Regardless, you are free. Be glad of it. Alright, I see we got a blue quest here. So I'm gonna pick that one up. Could be that we have to do something in the area where we go meet the Dotharl anyway. Sujin hums quietly to himself as he works. Ah, man, not of the steppe. How unusual. Were it that I had the time, I would take you around and acquaint you with our small settlement. Alas, as the Orinir's only culinarian, time is a rare commodity. I must keep all 50 of our warriors fed. Thankfully, now that the meat has been cut and the entrails soaked, all that is left for me to do is... I'm out of sheep's milk. This is a disaster. If I leave to milk sheep now, I will fall behind in cooking, and the starved masses are sure to lynch me upon their return. I'm loath to have to ask this of you, especially since we are virtual strangers, but might you fetch me some milk? About 3 pails should suffice. On the other side of our encampment is Sorokan. You would need to receive her permission first to approach the sheep. Alright, what does Gozetsu have to say? "'Tis plain they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south, which should provide a vantage point from which to survey Dotharo Ka from afar. Let us go and do just that." Right. I'm gonna go milk some sheep first. Estrogen sent you? That he would ask an outsider of all people to do his work for him. The man has not a shred of common sense. Any road, the sheep are just over there. Feel free to take as much milk as you need. Fatten sheep. Alright, let's go back to Estrogen. Aha! You showed up in the nick of time. You have brought the sheep's milk, right? The milk in this pail is so fresh it is still slightly warm. Okay. Bless you, my friend. From our foods to our tea, we use this milk for nearly everything. That is why I must maintain a constant watch over my supplies. It is, however, something that has become increasingly difficult to do of late. The number of hungry mouths I must feed grows by the day, but I remain our only culinarian. Is Esigen bothering you? You need not pay him any heed. He is inconsequential to our tribe. The man is nearly 40, yet the only thing he can properly wield is a ladle. Kazuka is right. I am feeble, the weakest among our brothers. It should come as no surprise that here, in a tribe where your standing hinges solely upon how strong you are, I am afforded little respect. When everyone else is out hunting, I am left here to cook whatever they brought back from their last excursion. While most Orinir will claim that all brothers under our most radiant brother Magni are equal, nothing could be further from the truth. I wish to be stronger, strong enough to prove to them that I am not worthless. Say, might you agree to help me with my cooking on occasion? It would afford me the time to train and earn my place among the other warriors. Ha ha ha! You certainly know how to brighten a man's day. Thank you, Master... Gav? It is good to finally be able to put a name to your face. Alright, we might tackle his quest later. Much later. Yep, let's go. Let's go down. Let's keep making our way down the steps here. Nama's retreat. I think, it must be up top here, so let's find a way to go up. Alright, there's Gozetsu. I spy tents to the west. Theirs, I presume. What do you see? You look around. Apparently I'm not in quite the right spot. Oh. I gotta be over here. Over there, look! Those men are in danger. Oh, too late for the one, perhaps, but there is yet time to save the other. Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate. There, my hunt log. Gotta get 3 of those. Nice. Looks like we got a fight up ahead there. I owe you my life. Nay, friend, think nothing of it. I but wish we had come sooner. I knew at once he was dead. It will come as scant comfort, I fear, but I slew the beast responsible. Nay, that is no way for a Dotharl to die. What is this? Who are these outsiders? Sadhu Hatun, forgive me. We were returning home from our hunt when we were caught unawares by Manza Siri. These ones saved me, but Gesser is... Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I've heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. Rosetsu says, if I may begin to answer your questions before you ask more, we are friends of the mole, and we are come to see the strength of the Dotharl for ourselves. The mole? The little lambs who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods. What fools you are to share the soil of such weaklings. Next you will tell me you wish to fight in the Nadam. Ha ha, so you do. This is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. I am Sadhu, Hatun of the Dotharl. For your deeds, I grant you leave to walk among us. Come, look on our glory and despair. We fear no tribe, least of all the mole. Though if you were of the Oranir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. You can stand, yes, seated the corpse. Yes, Hatun. Thank you again, but I shall manage on my own. Rosetsu says, so that is the leader of the Dotharl. Clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke of her dead. Seated the corpse. Surely this warrior deserves better than that. What would these look like? Kind of ugly. Red ones aren't too bad. Kind of look okay. Forgive me, Gav, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once. With me.
How he died matters not. Gesa was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
Not soon enough, Hatun. The Nardum is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should counsel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gesa is dead, how should he return?
Silence! You come to spy on us, knowing naught of our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dothal, for we do not fear death. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
It just like everybody looks at him. It's like, you're in trouble now, dude.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs. Have care what you say. Otherwise, do as you will.
Oh boy. Greetings, traveler. You have nothing to fear here. That is assuming you bear us no ill will. Is there something you would ask of me? What do you do here? I keep watch for beasts and members of other tribes. Those that would do us harm. The previous coercion did the same. It only stands to reason I continue my duties in this life. However, there is one thing I do not enjoy about this post, the Dawn Throne. I am forced to gaze upon it day in and day out. I was killed in a past life by the Ornir scum that dwell there. What kind of place is this? This is a settlement we Dotharl built around a spring. Its waters provide both for us and the sheep we rear. As you have doubtless noticed, water is scarce in the Nama Desert. Precisely why this is such a prized spot. We cannot relinquish it to the other tribes. Not that I imagine any will be foolish enough to try and take it from us. Dotharl do not fear death. We are ever ready to do battle. Alright, goes that too. Such contempt as was in their eyes I have never known. But for the soul to live on, as they say, is not something I can so easily accept. Do they truly believe this, all of them? That in death there can be rebirth? Retribution? In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with her people. Hey, there's a Coco here. I know you. Reunion, the travelers with the mole girl. I marked you after I left the Ornir. One's from Doma, others I could not place. My name is Coco. I gotta screenshot this one. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dotharl. Coco sounds to your ear the name of a woman? I'm sure he's probably seen this before. Well, of course. That would be because it is. I died a woman and was to be reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul and the flesh is the flesh. Perhaps you scoff? Many would. Many look only to the name and the flesh and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadhu Hatun. 3 times before she died a man, yet she returns as a woman at the 4th. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Is the Hatun woman or man? A stupid question. She is Sadhu. Okay. What does Gozetsu have to say? That is to say then that death is essentially meaningless? Koyar. The cycle of death and rebirth, it is simply that. Take me, I died in battle with the Hatko. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know naught of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Koyar again and again. It is difficult to remember everything, but important. You know, that knowledge could be both helpful and not. I miss Gesser terribly, but I know I need only be patient. He will return. I'm sure of it. Sadhu says, I gave you leave to come and go as you like, so go. Like, get out of my face. Mergen says, impressive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned, a master of the bow. It is good to see that he retains his skill. I mean, what happens if you don't? You know, that's the interesting thought. We competed against one another in the hunts. Though I knew he would return, I never expected it to be as my son. There's a giant shark on the plains there. Oh, they finished it off already. Okay. I was going to go help if they needed it. Ah, Gav, you've completed your inquiries. Aye, it is as she said. They believe with every fiber of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observed some of their warriors at practice. They are as formidable as the Ornir, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet while they do not lack in skill and resources, 'tis plain to see that their numbers are inferior. Oh, yay, I leveled up. All right. Gozetsu has been given much to consider. Let's see what these look like. Actually, they look pretty good. These look kind of nice. A little bit of red on there if you like that kind of thing. This has been an educational experience, to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe. It will not be enough to learn our comrades their freedom. Not less than the Dotharal's plans for the Nodam will suffice, I fear. Well, I have never been one for skulking about. I will go to Sadhu and see what secrets I can prize from her lips. Pick up this blue quest real quick. Mousy is haunted by the past. It is not often we have travelers in Dotharoka. There's something I would ask of you if you have the time. My name is Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords. I am a reincarnation of a master swordsman. They say he was so fast with a sword, it was as if he wielded 7 blades. Indeed, he was well respected. However, I struggle to believe I am he. No matter how much I practice, my swordsmanship improves not. I would like you to ask around the village, find out if I truly am who they say. If there is a secret concerning my previous life, they will not tell me, no matter how much I ask. All right. I'm going to finish talking to Sadhu here. lies return, and they have learned naught. Mayhap so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nodam. Out with it, I say. We are what you see, Doman. We are Dotharl. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. That is why I cared not what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The mole you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Though a glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. While we kill many, many are killed in turn in the wake of our battles. The soil drinks deep of the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul. And if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in battle without fear, such is our way, even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it, but know that we fight to live, not to die. Dotharl train and make ready for the day, but they do not rush to meet it. Not until we have done our duty. Saru Hatun, Gesser's body has been given to the sands. And our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nodam draws near, and you will need your strength. If you intend to fight in the Nodam, you should return to the mole and make ready, but know that when next we meet, you and yours will die. Or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travelers. We shall, but if you would permit me a final question ere we part. Where is this place that Gesser has been laid to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Rights for the flesh? I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands if that is your wish. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Geddon may already have caught his scent. My apologies, Gav. This will take but a moment. Return to the mole, and die with him if that is your wish, but wear the ones in yellow as you go. They are fond of secrets and stratagems, and will not hesitate to involve you. I miss Gesser terribly, but I know I need only be patient. He will return, I am sure of it. Ergen says, what are you saying? Of course his name is correct. He may be clumsy with a blade at the moment, but he will improve in time. I hear that the previous Mousy also struggled when he first picked up a sword. All he needs to do is train. Kishali, you do not believe Mousy to be the reincarnation of a swordsman? Nonsense. There were no other Dotharl born the year Mousy passed. The previous Mousy of the 7 and 7 swords was a true warrior. His swordsmanship was unmatched. I cannot believe he would not be reincarnated. Ogujam, that Mousy. He always happens to run off somewhere when I try to help him with his training. He does his name a disservice. Alright, let's go talk to the dude. Were you able to learn aught? I see, I am exactly as they say. My thanks for your help. You look like you could hold your own in a battle. How did you grow so strong? I grew strong during my adventures, or I had a teacher. Behind every strong warrior, there is an equally strong teacher. No doubt, I too would benefit from some guidance. Training alone is only so effective. Could I ask you to teach me? I can think of no better way to make myself stronger. You need not answer right away. Okay. I have a hard stop. And that's now. So we will port back to Limsa. I have some stuff to put into the retainers. And we'll send my guys out on ventures again. So I will leave it here for now. Hi, Birdie. Let me find a cat joke for us. I think I'm going to come back on later and record, but let's do a cat joke now in case I can't make it. Why did the cat get sent to the principal's office? He had a bad catitude in class. Catitude. Nice. Alright. If you want to see more videos, we've got them in the playlist. I have a few solo duties put up so you can see how those specific solo duties are done. I plan on getting more up as time goes on. You know, if helps out, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. You know what to do and when to do it. And so MamaCatGamer is signing out for now. We will see you later. Cats and kittens, have a great one.